Hey everyone, welcome. In this video, I'll show you how to identify conic sections just by looking at their equations. So the first couple examples here are equations of circles. So notice that we have an x squared term and a y squared term, and as well we have x squared and y squared terms here, and that the coefficients of those terms are the same. So in this equation, it's positive 1 for the coefficient for both x squared and y squared. The second equation, it's negative 3 for both x squared and y squared. So as long as they have the same coefficients and the same signs, you've got a circle. The next two equations are both for ellipses. So in these equations, again, we have an x squared term and a y squared term. And here we have an x squared term and a y squared term. The coefficients have the same sign. In this case, they're both positive, and in this case, they're both positive. You could also have a case where they're both negative, but the coefficients are different numbers. And so x squared term and a y squared term, same sign, but different coefficients, you've got an ellipse. The next few equations are hyperbolas. So in this case, again, we have both x squared terms and y squared terms in every case, but the signs are different. And notice that the absolute value of the coefficients can be the same. Like in the second equation, we have the coefficient of 1 for the y squared term and negative 1 for the x squared term. But the signs are different. We've got positive, negative. So as long as you have an x squared term and a y squared term and the signs are different, you've got a hyperbola. Our last two equations are parabolas. This is probably the easiest one because only one of the variables is getting squared. It could be the x or the y. This case is just the y being squared, and in this case, just the x being squared. So if only one is squared, you've got a parabola. If you're ready to quiz yourself on these, here are a few sample problems. So you might want to pause the video and take a look at each of these and figure out which one is which. Okay, so how did you do? All right, so our first example here, we have both an x squared term and a y squared term. The signs are the same, but the coefficient numbers are different, so that's an ellipse. In our second example, we have x and y in the equation, but only one of them is getting squared, this x squared. So this is a parabola. Our third equation, we have both x squared and y squared, but the signs of their coefficients are different. So that is a hyperbola. And in our last equation, we have both x squared and y squared, and the coefficients have the same sign and the same numbers. So this last one is a circle. If you have any examples you'd like to see worked on this channel, please leave me a note in the comments, and thanks for watching.